Yeah, man. Yesterday I shown you the part of Tariq Nasheed in Senegal and thinking, not even thinking, we don't know what uh, something like that is thinking. So, yeah, just saying shameless behavior, just like I said in all my previous videos. Alright, and let's see this jack off, man.
Now, I like
And yeah, I'm placing my disclaimer over there for people to know that in America, just like I've stated in all my videos previous to this one, there is bush Negroes, plantation Negroes. Plantation Negroes are children of the colonizer. Let that be clear. They are not maroons. They are whatever they are, man. Read it over there. My relationship with colonists is engagement in the case of guerrilla warfare in the Americas. That's what we know. This Tariq Nasheed is from the army, just like many of those people who you see so-called Pan-Africanists. And so I don't know why an American would be a Pan-Africanist. If you say you are an American, I didn't know that the Americans were black, because it would mean that the so-called Native Americans are black. But nobody is bringing proof. So yeah, it's with children we're dealing here, but these videos need to be made so when it's clear out there for those who might get confused when they see these childish Negroes from the plantation who have no culture and no God, and are children of the colonizer with 1 to 30% colonizer blood coming out here acting like they will attack immigrants, Caribbean and Africans, whatever. Let's see it. And after that, I told you this Kakanaki in Suriname did the same thing, writing books about Maya and direct family going to Africa, coming back and saying, yeah, man, they are evil people and this and that. And he said the same thing like Tariq Nasheed, that he's not African, but everything he does is stealing African music in Suriname and then giving it to the Native Americans for it to seem like it's their music, like that music came about in Suriname. No, nigga. That music is already in Guinea-Bissau. I even show you that music in one of my previous videos. So these niggas, all they go around to do, these plantation Negroes, they are children of the colonizer coming out acting like they are Africans or Caribbean Africans to come and get information and bring it back. That's what the ancestors was doing. Hence you see the bush Negroes engaged in guerrilla warfare against the city Negroes, plantation Negroes, because they are the children and army of the colonizer. That's how we know black Americans of the United States and Paramaribo, Suriname. That's why you have Njuka where I live and you have Paramaribo. Nigga, Paramaribo is a small strip of land. All the gold and everything is where I live and where the Native Americans live. You have Native Americans who was in the jungle with my people there and some Native Americans who are with the colonizer, just like the Negroes. Yeah, we are not the same race of people. We are not the, when we say race, your race is made up by Caucasian thinking. We don't acknowledge no Caucasian or what black Americans. That's your world. We don't acknowledge you. Read the paper over there. I'm autonomous. Just like the Chinese have their own New Year, it's the same way my people have their own New Year, their own alphabet, and own everything. You stupid. These people in Ghana, they have their own counting of the week. Go and ask the Igbo if they count the week like these Caucasian people. When you have no culture, then you will follow what the colonizer taught your ancestors, nigga. You stupid. How can Tariq Nasheed be my people acting like he's maroon with this Claude Anderson and James Small when you can clearly see that there was engagement in warfare for 500 fucking years in America against plantation Negroes? Even in Suriname where I live, it's a known fact. What they do with these backwoods Negroes, because they were called Bakabusi Negroes in Suriname, and a backwoods Negro or backwards Negro or achterlijke Negers in Dutch. Yes, that was their name because many of these niggas, they were in the fucking army of the colonizer to get their freedom. Hence you have that freedman with a D at the end there in the United States. Here in the Netherlands it's called Freemangrong. In Suriname it's called Freemangrong. Those are children of the colonizer, people who used to be in the slave catchers. Yeah, black hunters, zwaartejager, ZWAARTE, ZWARTEJAGER. Yeah, and then translate to English, you will see black hunter, Curacao bounty hunter, no Curacao, yeah, bounty, and in United States bounty hunter. That's this nigger tier Tariq Nasheed. Don't you see he's out here begging for money like he did for the Hidden Color movie, stealing everybody's history like he's those people? Everybody on the planet is the black American, just like the so-called the Caucasians, of whom they say that was the devil, their own father. We are the most of Europe. We are the most of America. We are the Egyptian. All these niggas, we are the Israelites. We have Israelite songs from the 50s where Jamaicans singing that they are the Israelites and all those things. These black Americans stole it and now saying they are the Lion of Judah. The Judah that you can see every festival of a Jamaican anywhere in England or Jamaica, in America or Africa. They have the lion on it, and these bug-broken Americans stole it like it was ever theirs. After being on the plantation with their daddy attacking Rasta people, Dritman in Jamaica. Go ask the Jamaican against who they were fighting on Jamaica when they were in slave days in the mountain. Jamaica's Rastaman was in the mountains, in the jungle, living their life. These Negroes from the plantation city Negroes would come and attack them on behalf of the colonizer. Go ask them. It's the same Negroes who they were training in the regiment fighting for the civil wars in the United States. That's why you have, even after slavery, they took many of these United States bug-broken Negroes in 1873 and brought them to Suriname to fight against my race, nigga. Are you stupid? And these niggas going around even coming to the Netherlands like we are the same people. We were never the same people, stupid. You are the devil. You killed the fucking slaves there in the jungle in America. You stupid? You are cursed. We don't mingle with cursed people, nigga. Don't you see that you are going down together with your Caucasian daddy? Nigga, you stupid. Those two join hand in hand, the wicked shall not stay unpunished. Never forget that one, nigga. Those two join hand in hand, the wicked shall never stay unpunished. Never suffer a witch to live. Nigga?
Now, I like that
Let's
term.
see it.
You know, I have my differences with Yvette Carnell, but sometimes people do good things with Yvette Carnell, but you know, I have my differences with. Now, I like that term. Now, very good term. Now, I like that term. You know, I have my differences with.
Yeah, this part is where Tariq Nasheed was starting to steal the ADOS, descendants of slaves. That's why I'm showing you this. If they are descendants of slaves, I am not. So how can we ever be the same people? Everybody was taken from a different village, they will even say, from Africa, if that's a true story. Just say a nigga, real talk. Let's see it, man.
Yvette Carnell, but now I like that term. You know, I have my differences with Yvette Carnell, but sometimes people do good things with Yvette Carnell, but you know, I have my differences with. Now, I like that term. Now, very good term. Now, I like that term. You know, I have my differences with Yvette Carnell, but sometimes people like that term, or descendants like that, descendants of slaves or descendants of slavery.
Exactly, the descendants of slaves are not my race. Here, these descendants of slaves are called plantation Negroes, city Negroes, Creoles, because Creoles come from crayon, they are colored. Nobody knows their ancestry because they are mixed. Nobody knows with what. Their ancestors were raped or whatever they say happened to them, but we know they are liars, so we can't believe even those stories. Any black American stories, what was ever said, or by Caucasian American or whomever, we don't give a jack because my people are autonomous. How can the enemy write books about my race that we are the same people? Are you stupid? So Putin and Zelensky are fighting over nothing because they are the same people. These Indians fighting in Kashmir there in India are fighting over nothing because they are the same people fighting against Pakistan who look like them. These Chinese who wanna go into Taiwan, they are the same people. So get the fuck on, man. Too stupid. A slave will not come out here and speak your fuckery. That's what we saying. You're not our race, Tariq Nasheed. You and your bug-broken race. You are a plantation Negro, city Negro. You are called in Dutch it's called stadsneger, Bakabusi negers. Just yeah. Bakabusi negers, those are the house slaves. Just saying, who wanna come out and rewrite history like we were maroons too, man. No, nigga. Yeah, we had the same skin color. We come from the same place. How can we come from the same place if we were coming from different villages? If it's true that you was taken from Africa from different villages, you stupid. Do you think there was a place called Nigeria back then or a place called Benin back then? After slavery, Africa was colonized. Maybe you don't know, Africa is just free now for 50 years or so. That's why you see they trying to rebuild everything. It's Dumbo. Here is Tariq Nasheed stealing again, so it's in their blood to steal. These niggas sold the slaves in America and now here begging for money. Yeah.
Very good term. Now, slaves. Now, I like that term. You know, I have my differences with Yvette Carnell, but sometimes people do good things with Yvette Carnell, but you know, I have my differences with. Now, I like that term. Now, very good term. Now, I like that term. You know, I have my differences with Yvette Carnell, but sometimes people like that term, or descendants like that, descendants of slaves or descendants of slavery. Very good term. Now, slaves or descendants like that, descendants of slaves like that, descendants of slaves like that, descendants of slaves, descendants of slaves, slaves.
A lot of you may have seen them. That was my first intro. What's up? It is Gina Ifoe, the one and only African superstar, back at it again. Yes, I'm coming to you with a quick live stream. I'm not going to be before you long. I wanted to talk about this topic because I posted about it on my community tab. And a couple weeks.
Yeah, and the crazy thing is what I'm showing you there, this fake and Adonis life. We don't know what for race, what kind of race this nigga even is. I didn't know that black people had Caucasian blood, nor that Africans had Caucasian blood. Otherwise, the Caucasian is an African and the Caucasian is a black man. 1 plus 2 is 3, 2 plus 1 is 3. Do black people have Caucasian blood? No, so black Americans are not black. They are fake blacks. Foundational, the FBA, foundational fake black Americans, that's what they are. Do Africans have Caucasian blood? No. So black Americans, these fake blacks, cannot be Africans. Otherwise, and the Caucasian is an African and the Caucasian is black. And they can move to Africa right now. Just saying, that's how stupid these dumb niggers, these dumb Negroes are. We don't know your race. Your engagement against Caribbeans and continental African is systematic racism, just like you was accusing the colonizer of. That's you, the jigaboo nigger who sold their ancestors into slavery, killed the slaves, and now out here thinking you're gonna beg for money on the back of the so-called enslaved Africans, but you are black American. Show us in the book where black American was ever enslaved by anyone. A made-up term and of yesterday. I gotta get the fuck on, man.
I did a response video to this IShowSpeed, live stream tour that he's on currently, and he's touring in many African nations. He's going around, and a lot of people wanted to know, obviously, what I think about it as someone who's been in this space for a long time, and doesn't get that type of visibility and actually gets a lot of backlash and things like this. And I made a statement during that video that I believe that a lot of the interest currently in the motherland is very superficial, and I think that this topic also ties into that. So, not much to my surprise. The FBA, the Foundational Black American, ADOS, headmaster named Tariq Nasheed, posted on his
AKA the black hunters, the hunters of black people who sold them into slavery in the Americas. Never forget that part. Yeah, that's Tariq Nasheed and his race. Making that clear. City Negroes, plantation Negroes who out here begging for money. Real talk.
Twitter,
nigga,
that he's currently visiting Senegal. And so, not much to my surprise. The FBA, the Foundational Black American, ADOS, headmaster named Tariq Nasheed, posted on his Twitter that he's currently visiting Senegal. And he's posting pictures of him out in the community and things like that. And I just want to say, once again, this goes into what I said. There's a lot of superficial interest into the continent right now. I do believe personally that Tariq was motivated by all the hype that IShowSpeed is getting and wanted to piggyback off of that. Because and the irony about Tariq Nasheed is when I first got introduced to him many, many years ago, he was doing these documentaries called Hidden Colors. Okay. I think a lot of you may have seen them.
Yes, stealing everybody's history, acting like he was Haitian, making Haitian Revolution movie, making Maroon movie like he's from South America, from Guyana, this faggot. The fuck out, man, you're not our race. Tariq Nasheed, City Negroes. Nigga, they are shameless. Nigga, that's the real talk. Just like in Suriname, these niggas will write books and make movies like we have the same ancestors ever when they are the one who was coming into the jungle killing people, nigga.
That
The fuck out, man.
was my first introduction to him. At that time, he was very.
Don't you see Tariq Nasheed back on the continent to get information to bring back to his daddy, his so-called zaddy, and I see this bug broken O'Shea Dookie Jackson. Yeah, man, he's allowed to be. Nigga, what are you doing in Africa? So you said Africa is a broken place, it is a stinking place. So even if your toilet is stinking, you are prepared to eat it, the shit that you're shitting. That's what you're saying. A place is a shithole, but you wanna be there. How cowardice are you? Maybe you see that where you fit, and it's a shitty whole place. Like the ghetto they place you in there in America, nigga.
That Tariq was motivated by all the hype that iShowSpeed is getting and wanted to piggyback off of that. Because what has, and the irony about Tariq Nasheed is when I first got introduced to him many, many years ago, he was doing these documentaries called Hidden Colors, okay? I think a lot of you may have seen them. That was my first introduction to him. At that time, he was very, Pan-African. He was very pro-Black. He had done a lot of research on a lot of ancient topics and things.
He was not. It's just what he's doing right now. He's just acting like he thinks everybody is as stupid as his ancestors, as cursed, because he thinks it's a joke. No, we don't joke out here, nigga. You think a faggot slave is gonna come out? You think you're gonna joke with our race, nigga? You fuck you faggot. That's the real talk.
And it all led back to the continent. And then suddenly he jump shipped and created, this movement and started perpetuating a lot of anti-African, anti-Black, anti-immigrant rhetoric. And you see, what I could tell you to take away from my platform, one of the keystones of who I am as an individual is investigating things for yourself, okay? You have personalities that come out there. A lot of us are very vocal. A lot of us have strong opinions about these various topics. But it's in your best nature to investigate and find out for yourself. I don't care which side of the coin you're on. It's an undisputed fact that Africa, the African continent, is the way of the future. Okay, it's the final frontier. It's some of the last to develop nations in the world, and what that translates into is a lot of economic opportunity, a lot of development opportunity, a lot of infrastructural needs, a lot of, it's basically a population that's, going to boom in the very near future. And it is.
Nobody wants Black American there. There is Indians there, there is Chinese there, even in the Caribbean. Nobody gives a jack about bug broken slaves. Fantasy, making up fantasy story. We are FBA, man. We are the BD gang. We are FBA gang. We are the Crips gang. All this gang. Keep it in your fucking home there in your slave cage where they freed you from in 1873. Just be a good slave and stay over there with your colonizer master of whom you have 30% blood. That's what we say, nigga.
Already booming in many, many facets. And the thing is, no matter how you feel about it emotionally, you can't get around the fact that Africa is the future. You just can't get around it. And unfortunately, a lot of people are getting wrapped up in, nonsense, and they're going to miss this. And I wonder, I know that people are very, very committed to their foolishness because I wonder, what do the FBA people think about their leader going off to the continent after all the negative things that he has had to say, as he's discouraged, numerous people from going to the continent, and then he picks up and goes there himself. If this is not the epitome of hypocrisy, I don't know what is.
If you have no culture, you don't know that. That's the real. Yeah, that's why everybody is telling these Negroes from the plantation they have no culture. They too stupid to understand what culture is. They think the Caucasian got culture. Even the Queen Maxima here of the Netherlands told this Caucasian they have no fucking culture. Are you stupid? What is Caucasian culture? What is the name of the Caucasian god? Tell us the name of the god of the Caucasian. The fuck on, man. I'm too stupid.
Things that he has had to say is the future. You just can't get around it. And unfortunately, a lot of people are getting wrapped up in, nonsense, and they're going to miss this. And I wonder, I mean, I know that people are very, very committed to their foolishness because I wonder, what do the FBA people think about their leader going off to the continent after all the negative things that he has had to say, as he's discouraged, countless, numerous people from going to the continent, and then he picks up and goes there himself.
Yeah, just like he sold his ancestors into slavery and coming out here begging for money. It's not something new, right? Exactly. Yeah, his ancestors are slave catchers, just like I've shown you. That's the real talk.
I mean, if this is not the epitome of hypocrisy, I don't know what is.
That he said, but I know my people.
I'm trying to hear Alan. Go ahead, Alan.
Okay, go ahead. Now tell me how's a
man-
contradiction? I'm not even trying to be the one to take up for Tariq. You get what I'm saying? But for y'all to think it's some type of hypocrisy for him to go to Africa, I ain't never heard that man.
Just imagine these niggas are so stupid. So the Bloods and the Crips have war, and the Bloods will go into the house of the Crips and say, man, this is a nice place to chill, man. So Putin will go to Zelensky and say, God damn it, this place Zelensky has here is a good place, man. That's how stupid these niggas are, man. It's not hypocrisy. It's not evil. Of course, it's not hypocrisy. He's the devil, just like your ancestors. Now you understand me? Oh, you have no understanding, because you need brain cells for that. You are called FBA foundationally buck broken and bitch butt hurt, bitch fuck ass Negroes. That's what you
say that he don't want to go to Africa and visit Africa. You get what I'm saying?
He doesn't have to say that outright. He doesn't have to say that I don't want to go to Africa.
He don't have to say he don't have to say anything. If he cracks jokes on no. See, that's where y'all got it mixed up, because the way you're thinking of somebody that dislike him. I'm just calling a spade a spade. I'm calling it straight down the middle strikes. I ain't never heard him say, he talk about the Latinos in Mexico too, but he go down.
Niggas, we don't give a jack what you talking about. You attack us, it's done. We don't negotiate, nigga. These niggas are stupid. That's why this Nigerian was already telling you, let him move one step to Nigeria over there, or Ghana. Let Tariq Nasheed move one step over there. That's why he went to Senegal, where they speak French, nigga. He's stupid. After he seen me making this Louisiana Creole movie where they speak French like the Haitian Creole, he thought, hey, I'ma go over there to start stealing this so-called Louisiana Creole history. That's what black Americans are known for 500 years. Are you stupid? I know them. Because my ancestors were fighting against this fucking army of the Negroes, black Negroes, niggers from the city. You stupid. We defeated them with the colonizer. That's why you have no white people. There is no Caucasian in Suriname, because we defeated them. It's called Jode Savannah and the Rivier in Dutch. Yeah? This Israel you have today, before it was there, it was in Suriname. You stupid. The fuck out, man. And you have these bug-broken niggas who think they gonna come and we are all together. Who wants to be together with a piece of shit? Literally. These niggas have to go on 7 years and a propaganda for other people to recognize them to be foundationally bug-broken and butthurt. Get the fuck out. You have no culture and you will never have. Nigga. Stupid.
He go down there on vacation there too. So what I'm saying is that I understand y'all don't like him. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying I agree with everything he say, but to say it's a contradiction or hypocrisy by him traveling to Africa, that's just not there. Y'all reaching on that.
No, we're not. It is an absolute contradiction.
Yeah, it's reason because he is a fucking American tether, just like he's living off the land of the Native American, claiming it to be his and thinking he's fighting immigrants when it's not your fucking land. You don't know your daddy, you don't know your mommy, you don't know anything, you have no God, you have no culture. You are the fucking sewer of society on this planet. That's the black United States American. Real talk. Crack babies, dope heads. Get the fuck on, man.
Now tell me how's a contradiction?
I'm ready to tell you. This man set up a bullshit museum where he has nothing but Native American artifacts and all kind of crazy crap
Right.
about people being all in North America,
True.
having no ties to Africa. How he doesn't want to be Africa. He wants to be melanoid and melanated and all these other things. Doesn't want to be African anything. He has
Hold on. That's you, Alan.
I'm not gonna hold on.
You gotta let him finish.
No, just actually was that Alan talking.
Hold on.
I'm trying to hear Alan.
Nigga, there is no debate if fucking black Americans want to be Africans or want to be Caribbean or black or whatever the fuck. Black people don't have Caucasian blood. They have Caucasian blood. They are not black. Africans don't have Caucasian blood. They have Caucasian blood. They are not African. We don't know what the fuck they are. They are slaves. Get the fuck on. They are children of the colonizer who was in the army of the colonizer, just like they are in the army of the colonizer of Donald Trump, attacking Venezuela and trying to steal Greenland on behalf of the colonizer Trump. You stupid. It's the same thing they doing like their ancestors. They are not our race. If you wanna accept them as as your race, go ahead, nigga.
Okay, go ahead.
He has made a living. He has made a living saying things that he doesn't even believe about Native American roots and all this stuff and how they were here already and how not everybody came from Africa and stuff like that. Then you see him over there, being hypocrite he is, now talking about brother this and brother that over in Africa. I don't think it's wrong for anybody to look at that and say that's completely hypocritical.
That's not hypocrisy, Alan. Alan, you just said, hold on, Alan, I heard everything you said.
Given history.
Alan, I heard everything you just said. You said that Tariq said that he's
hypocrisy.
Tariq.
And the Surinamese Negroes in Suriname, South America is the same talk. I'm not African, man. I'm not. And these same people will take an airplane and go to Ghana. I'm going to Ghana. Nigga, you said you hate Africa and they sold you into slavery. I'm still going there, man. What? So they have no fucking culture. They don't understand that is when you have no culture, you have no bag, you are nothing. Only then they have no fucking shame. That's what they don't understand, that is shameless behavior. That's how stupid they are.
HB, I was listening to his show one day and somebody came on and said something about, we was already here. He said, hey, maybe that's some of y'all believe that. He said, but I know my people come from Africa. He actually said it out his own, but he said it plenty of times. So
Nigga, nobody is gonna say his people come from Africa and making thumbnails and trying to ridicule Africans and Caribbean African people. That's stupid. Only the colonizer, the KKK white supremacist was doing that, and he's doing the same thing. Just like you here defending it because you're one of them. You're one of them that they sent out here to go and convince them so we can get in there to get information. That's what you Negroes are all about. That's why even this Khalid Muhammad used to cuss you out to be a Negro. Would say that's a stupid Negro. That nigga is a Negro, man. Remember that? Exactly. Negro is a cuss word in America. It means somebody that is broken. Broken means you are nothing. You are a slave. You stupid.
Yeah. But see, that's the problem, because I've heard him say plenty of times that, you know, that people's already here.
No, that's what I'm saying. What I'm saying is,
he just goes back and forth whenever
he does go back and forth. What I'm addressing is the point that Alan just said, that he said that him personally, when he talks, the people that come on there, listen, he's a guerrilla hustler. I'll admit that he's a guerrilla hustler. So the people that
Nigga, we don't wanna know what the fuck he is. He ain't shit where we come from, nigga. That's what we talking about. A bug-broken faggot, nigga, is not gonna get up and come out here thinking he means something after being butt and treat drunk fucked by the Caucasian. Nigga, you stupid. Stay the fuck over there, that's what we saying. This nigga, we are with 50 million. Who gives a fuck? There is 100 million African in Brazil alone. Go to Colombia, there is more there. Go to Venezuela, more Africans there. Go to Guyana, more African there. Go to French Guyana, more African there. Go to Dutch Guyana, more African there. You stupid. Get the fuck out, man. These fantasy niggas, the pets, house pets of the Caucasian is coming out here thinking anybody sees them as anything. Nigga, you are the fucking man then. Your name is Zwarte Piet. Negertje. Achterlijk negertje. Backwards nigger. That's your name, nigga. You stupid.
In this section that sit up there and say, hey, we was already here on Turtle Island, he welcomed them in this group. You get what I'm saying? But him, I heard him saying straight out his mouth plenty of times that, well, my people is from Africa. You get what I'm saying? So I have never heard him say that his ancestors are not from Africa. I never heard him say that before in my life. I don't heard him say it plenty of time that it is.
They are not. He is foundational Black American. If your foundation is Black American, Black Americans are Black Americans Africans. Are Africans Black Americans? No. You stupid. You are Black Americans because you have seed of the colonizer, of who the one who said was the devil. You say the Caucasian is the devil, right? He is your father. So if you want anything for your go and talk to your father. Don't bother Africans with it. Africans were enslaved, not you. We don't know what the fuck you are, nigga. Africans, those Africans who were enslaved, they didn't have Caucasian blood. You have Caucasian blood, so you are not those people, and you don't descend from them. You descend from the colonizer. You stupid. That's why you are something else. Get the fuck on. Shameless behavior. I'm still coming to. I'll get the fuck out. You just like the Caucasian. Yeah, this Caucasian, they hate black people, but they are in Africa saying they are the Afrikaner. They hate these Native Americans, but they are in America saying they are the Americans. They hate those black aboriginals, but they are there saying they are the Australians. Get the fuck on, you are this child of the colonizer. Your father is the devil you've spoken of, nigga. That's your real
So
talk.
it's just like a big tent. It's the same thing with Trump. Trump ain't sitting up there acting like them dumb rednecks that go to NASCAR and go out there and shoot squirrels and shit, but he welcomed them in the tent. You get what I'm saying? Like, he might not go out there and do that crazy shit, but he's welcoming the tent because he's trying to get paid. I think y'all looking at this as anything other than he's a hustler. You know what I'm saying? But to say that
the hustle, I get the hustle.
Okay.
But the problem I have.
He's trying to get paid. The people who sold these people into slavery were also trying to get paid, stupid. What's the difference? That's why I'm saying your ancestors are the one who sold the slaves. All these things you're saying, Africans sold you into slavery. You are the Africans that sold the people into slavery, stupid. You was in the army, just like you are in the army now in the United States. You stupid. Who did they send to Africa after slavery with the America Colonization Society? Black Americans. Who are in Sierra Leone? Those people in Sierra Leone are from America. People in Liberia, you see the country Liberia in Africa, they are Americans from slave plantations. Yeah, from American Colonization Society, they were supposed to go there, just like Tariq Nasheed, and go and colonize the rest of Africa after slavery. To bring the behavior there so they would lose their culture and become like black Americans, being nothing. You stupid. These niggas, if you are too stupid to understand that this plantation Negro is raised to come and destroy you, I can't help you. These niggas are the Caucasian. They will always go back to the Caucasian. It's in their blood. It's their father, nigga. You stupid.
Is that as a hustler, he morphs into several different forms of himself, and in certain forms he actually goes ahead and will be saying a lot of stuff. When he was pushing the museum, he was pushing fake history.
Don't you see that always city Negroes will always try to ridicule people from the village with their culture? It's for them to leave their culture and become stupid and devil like they are.
And in this fake history museum, he was out there putting out there that the Native American origins of African Americans. I've heard him come out of his mouth at certain points and say that you know his people are we're a mixed people, we're this and that, and then on the other hand he'll say the other stuff. He'll say whatever.
Hold on, but genetically that's true though, brother.
He'll say whatever's expedient.
It's a fact that Native American.
So if it's true that you have an ethnogenesis or whatever you wanna say it is, because there's Caucasian talk, you are not the people who were enslaved. These people are stupid. You have your culture, so what are you repairing with reparation? Because you didn't lose your culture. Those enslaved Africans lost their culture, not you. You dumbo. These people are beyond stupid. They really thought they was gonna get any money for what happened to Africans. You're not African, nigga. You are a child of the colonizer. You are a quatron. You have mulatto, they are 50% Caucasian, and you have quatron if you are 25% Caucasian. You are called quatron in America. If you have 1/8 Caucasian blood, you are called octron. Go look the paper. You stupid, you ain't getting shit. You are the child of the colonizer, nigga. You are the house nigger. You faggot.
Africans mixed on the American continent.
Yeah, but Kofi, Kofi, then I gotta pass it because
Kofi.
hold on, but we skipped CD. But the thing is, Kofi, the issue I have with that is the Native American admixture is so small.
It's so small.
It's more white, and we want to skip the white stuff just to go to the 1 or 2% Native American.
I didn't find any Native American in my DNA test. I found like less than 7% European.
Right.
The majority of it was mild. So yeah.
Let me pass it to City because you skip City.
Nigga, Tariq of the so-called SUPK fake Israelites who stole it from the Jamaicans like they stole the hip-hop. He said he's more Caucasian than he's African. But he says the Caucasian is the devil. But he has Caucasian blood like 40%. That's these niggas for you. No. They beyond stupid.
Hey, Dance.
Peace.
Yeah. So, Terry, I never listened to him. I only knew this guy a couple of days ago. Because Afro Tank Tank, which I really like. I like his content, things that he stick to whatever that he.
Nigga, Afro Think Tank is also from the army. Go Black to Africa, the United States Army. Bishop Nathaniel, Army. All these niggas are Army. And Anderson from this crew who was with Sanu, FBI. His father is FBI. All these niggas are the police. I don't know what is not clear. Yeah.
That civil rights era protections, civil rights legislation, in other words, treat white people very badly. He literally said.
So Tariq Nasheed, instead of important things like this, you can see that what is the algorithm pushing on internet? The foolishness of this foundational bug-broken American while Donald Trump is destroying them. But we agree with it all because they agree with Donald Trump. So it's only fair that they accept Donald Trump's policy. But this lawyer is still gonna complain about it because yeah, let's hear it, man. So this is not important for so-called bug-broken Americans. What Tariq Nasheed is doing, attacking Caribbean people and continental African, that is important. Let's hear it, man.
In a recent New York Times article, Donald Trump made some startling admissions. It's not as if we didn't know that this is the way he believes and sees things, but the fact that he went on the record a week before we celebrate the birthday of the late Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. So he admitted that he sees civil rights era protections as treating white people very badly. I want you to get a load of that. He believes that civil rights era protections, civil rights legislation, in other words, treat white people very badly.
And I'm showing you this because these FBAs, they agree with this because this is the immigration policy, part of it. They used to call it in a Project 2025 or whatever. That's what he's doing. And I'm making these videos for everyone to know the distinction between the so-called and the Sinti Plantation Negro and the so-called Maroons Bush Negroes, because we're not the same people. We speak our own language, original language. We don't know those people but to be children of the colonizer. And you see here, just like their ancestors agreed when they used to say slavery was a choice, that's the same way they agreed with Donald Trump right now with his racism policy and kicking immigrants out, and when he is an immigrant. Donald Trump is an immigrant saying immigrants should get out when even this Melania Trump, his wife, is an immigrant from Russia. How stupid does it get, man? Yeah, but yeah, that's... Yeah, let's say this lawyer is trying to plead his case, but yeah, it's falling on deaf ears because yeah, they only have ears for what Tariq Nasheed and his racism, white supremacy, bug-broken Nick Fuentes policy is doing. Let's say it.
He said that. Of the late Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. So he admitted that he sees civil rights era protections as treating white people very badly. I want you to get a load of that. He believes that civil rights era protections, civil rights legislation, in other words, treat white people very badly. He literally said that. In other words, dismantling Jim Crow treats white people very badly because white people are not being treated well unless they have systems of oppression in place, such as Jim Crow. And of course, before that, slavery. So before I go on, I want to honor, we're 1 week away from Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.'s birthday. And so I want to honor this great man. So this reads, in honor of our fallen leader, the late Reverend Dr. Martin.
So you've heard it, man, and what Donald Trump is doing, just like he took off the memorials of so-called slavery, because it has become so-called. Yeah, because these black Americans, they agree with him, according to their leader, Tariq Nasheed, and yeah, whatever.
Actually, cold word. What's good? It's Skano. So,
So this is about this and Tucker Carlson, that they are being replaced, and this is another angle of it, man. Let's hear it.
MAGA's Grand Imperial Wizard gave a speech in Savo the other day, and he was saying how he's disappointed in the state of Europe. Europe is hardly recognizable, and he's saying how Europe and, you know, America is under siege. You know, their culture is being diluted. You got to pay attention to the rhetoric. Now, we understand, well, if you know, you know. When he says culture, you know, that's actually code word for race. So when he says the culture of Europe and America is being diluted, is under siege, he means that
He means it's being mixed up, just like the guy you're seeing here, because he is a mulatto. He is a, you see Tariq Nasheed, this is a mulatto. 50-50. But you see, he is one of those who is feeling it. Just like one mixed guy who freed the slaves in Suriname called Bonnie. He was mixed guy also. You see that? These are few, but this guy is seeing the danger because he's mixed also. And what they doing is they don't yeah, whatever. Let's see. This is what you're fighting for, Tariq Nasheed. That's why I'm showing you this. This is your own doing. Just like your ancestors did, they keep telling you, nigga, it was a choice, it was a choice. Yeah, this is the kind of fuckery you was doing. Helping Caucasian, bring people in, and all those shit, and now you out here complaining that you was a slave. Get the fuck on, man.
overrun by others. I feel like I'm in an alternate reality. I don't know why I should feel that way. I understand the history of this country, the present of this country. But it's like this dude sat down and, took notes out of Hitler's biography, Mein Kampf. And he's not even original.
What did I say that Tariq Nasheed was doing? Supporting this Hitler of Nick Fuentes and Coulter and Tucker Carlson MAGA agenda. Even this guy is telling you the same thing, like, nigga, this is the same thing happening. Immigrants coming and you're gonna attack the immigrants. You need to talk to your government. If the government is kicking immigrants out, it doesn't mean you have to go there and support the government making videos. Yeah, kick them out. Yeah, the Somalis took money. The Somalis took money from the so-called government who was oppressing your forefathers, you said, for 400 years. What do you care if police catch them? They get them. It's their business. What business is it of yours, nigga? These niggas will come out and make business. Your business is not my business. We know that because you're not our people. This nigga's making videos now. Listen, China man, I'm not Chinese. We know that you're not Chinese. Listen, African man, I'm not African. We know you're not African. You're from the plantation mixed with the Caucasian. Listen, Caribbean, I'm not Caribbean. We know, nigga. You stupid. Don't we speak our own language? We are Maroon people. You are out here making movie like you are Maroon, or that you are a Haitian being in the Haitian Revolution, saying Louisiana is... In Louisiana, people speak French. Since when did they speak French in the United States? I didn't know that they spoke an Haitian patois in the United States, nigga. From 300 to 400 years ago. These niggas are bone thief. They are devils. Yeah? Just saying.
Racism, his racist ideology, but he says that culturally America is being overrun, playing into these tropes, these racist ideology of genetic annihilation. Essentially, that white folks are being, overrun by people of color, whether
You see that, Tariq Nasheed? That's what you're fighting for. Just like I said, your ancestors were fighting for the Caucasian to keep slavery alive, coming into the jungle and attacking my race of people. That's the same thing you're doing. Yeah, we trolling, man. Well, nigga, troll in slavery, troll on the tree. Tell Josh Floyd you're trolling. Go and tell Eric Garner that you're trolling, nigga. That's what we're saying. Anything a black American brings to the table is a fucking lie. They are the children of the colonizer working with the colonizer, coming in to lie to get information. That's what I know, nigga. All the rest is fuckery.
FBAs, migrants, woo-woo. But it's like he's a watered down knockoff version of Hitler, and as demented as he may come across, and I do believe he's suffering from onset dementia, but this coded language, and like I said, this is to incite and to play into, the mentality of the far right MAGA base, who feels like, they need to take back control of America.
Isn't what he said everything Tariq Nasheed and the black Americans are saying, these fake black Americans? We need to take back our country. I thought it was of the Native American. Where is your proof? You and the Native American need to bring your proof of whom it is. Because you're both saying it's yours. So why do you need money from what happened to enslaved Africans if you are indigenous to America? When did Africans come there to enslave you? When you was with the colonizer attacking Africans in the jungle of America.
Yeah, it's like
all bark, no bites.
For real.
Yeah, this is one of these Nick Fuentes friends. This is one of your effect, Tariq Nasheed effect, and Nick Fuentes and his crew. Just like Nick Fuentes was saying things about George Floyd and saying nigga, all this stuff. There is this what is this name? Guy named Facafular or what? Clavicular? Yeah, clavicular or whatever, man. He's one of these friends of Myron Gaines and Tariq Nasheed of the MAGA crew. And he was in a restaurant and walking by and in Miami or whatever, and he told these so-called black Americans, niggers or whatever. And he was saying with his crew, they ain't gonna do shit. I'm showing you this to see the life of the black Americans when they coming out here acting like they are gangsters. Get the fuck on. They are being pressed by the Caucasian.
You ever got in a kerfuffle? I got you. I'm really high, but I'll do what I can.
No one is fighting them.
Huh?
No one is fighting them.
We're just popping shots.
But we're ready to leave, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, let's go. We're not scared.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck.
Joe. We're ready to go.
Yeah.
Go ahead, can y'all back up? Go ahead.
Yeah, bro. I want to know why you guys
racist, bro. Yo, man, come on, let's go this way.
You know what?
Call me a nigga. No, bro. Go ahead with that. Go ahead, y'all. Please. I'm asking y'all niggas. Go ahead. From nigga to nigga. From brother. Go ahead, bro. Ain't no brother shit, man. Go ahead.
You see here? And the thing is, what do they have there? A plantation Negro protecting the colonizer, saying, and these niggers there are niggers. You see that? That's what I mean, the difference between the city Negroes and this bush Negro stuff. Yeah, that's the real talk. You see that? These niggas is saying and nigga to these niggas on the street, but another nigga is protecting them for those other niggas, and this nigga is saying from nigga to nigga, man. Go ahead, man, from nigga to nigga, dog. That is the fuck bitch world that these niggas black Americans living in. They think anybody is taking them serious. Get the fuck on, man. Check it over there. You are a plantation city Negro. Yeah, you are a crayon. You are called colored. Yeah, nobody knows your origin. That's why they just called you colored. Just like you like the Dravidian of India. Nobody knows where the Dravidian comes from. That's why they called coolie. Curly, you see, curly hair come from coolie. From that's why you have cola. The word cola is black, right? That's why you have culo in Spanish. Go and ask them what culo and all those words means, man. These niggas are being stupid. Got it? Let's see this part and then I'ma leave it at that, man.
Go ahead, bro. Go ahead, bro. Come on, man. Bro, go ahead with that shit. Come on, let's go to play.
You know what?
Call me a nigga. No, bro. Go ahead with that. Go ahead with that. Call me one. Go ahead with that. Go ahead, y'all. Please. I'm asking y'all niggas. Go ahead. From nigga to nigga. From brother. Go ahead, bro. Ain't no brother shit, man. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead, bro. Come on, man. Bro, go ahead with that shit, bro.
Go peddle your candy
Go
somewhere
ahead,
else,
bro.
bro.
Go ahead. I'm asking y'all niggas. Go ahead, bro.
I don't like candy.
Bro, you ain't got no gun, bro. Bro, I got anything you want. Anything you want. Anything you want.
You got one gun.
Come on. We chilling, bro. And I got thousands of niggas gotta come down.
My daughter black and my son black. He talking about black people, talking about my kids. Fuck that bitch ass nigga. Call me a nigga, hoe. On my mom.
All right, brother.
Call me a hoe,
say
nigga.
what you have to say.
About my kids,
Go ahead, man.
When you say black people, bitch
ahead,
ass
man.
nigga, you scared that was gonna get internet. Oh yeah.
Chilling.
Pussy, nigga, pussy. We'll bring a whole man and we put you. Hey, look.
I'm not scared. That's fuck. You're not gonna do
Listen,
bitch, nigga. You a trick, nigga.
Go ahead, bro.
Pussy buying
Go
ass,
ahead,
nigga. You
y'all.
a millionaire buying
Go
pussy.
ahead,
You
y'all.
a trick, boy.
Go ahead, y'all.
We chilling.
We chilling, bro. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead. Please, go ahead.
You see how the black American has to live in America? And these same niggas are out here attacking immigrants and Jamaicans, Caribbeans, and continental Africans. But this is how they have to live. And the protector of this guy who said the vernacular or whatever, the Jackie, he's one of these Nick Fuentes guys and Marwan guys. And he said it to these niggas before he went into the restaurant. Like, you niggas, you bitch ass niggas or whatever he said. And then they went in, and then they have this black guy who is their security. And this black guy now has to plead the deal. No, man. And just same I was saying. After slavery, this same plantation negro like this and security guard came to the jungle to talk to my people. We need to become Afro, man. We all the same people, man. What they saying is that which they have learned on the plantation for 400 years, you need to start being like that also. So the indoctrination they got from the plantation, they spreading it. Nigga, that's your MTV. Did you ever see reggae music on MTV? No, because it's revolutionary. Did you see any rumba music or any other music, sukus or zouk music or a mento or a compa on MTV? No. Nigga, just saying. That's the real talk. I'ma leave it at that. You see it, nigga? Who the protector is of the enslaver, the slave catcher. Real talk.
Let's go.
I'm gonna let you know, bro. You talk about black people,
get that
talk about my
alive?
kids.
Keep
Now you know that from now
get that
on.
alive?
When you say something about black people, say something about my kids.
Keep selling candy, bro. Keep selling
Next time
candy.
you say something about black people, you say something about my kids, and I'll do whatever for my kids. Bitch ass content.
That's your boy? No, that's my boy. That's your boy?
You ain't gonna do it. Tell us. Tell me out the way, let's square up. Let's do it. Me and you.
I'm not fighting anyone.
Scared, man. Ain't even gonna go down like that. Hey, don't touch me.
I'm not scared. I'm excited.
I can fight.
I'm not gonna fight you either, bro. I'm excited, bro.
I ain't gonna fight neither.
He had a Clap had a nigga. You know y'all be doing content.
Yeah.
Clap had a nigga hat on. I went and talked to.
You heard what the security guard said? I can fight. And that's what I mean, nigga. As soon as it gets real, they will send in the Negro from the plantation.
I'm not
Listen
gonna fight
to
you
it.
either, bro. I'm excited, bro.
I ain't gonna fight neither.
Ain't even gonna go down like that. Hey, don't touch me.
I'm not scared. I'm excited.
I can fight.
I'm not gonna fight you either, bro. I'm excited.
Hey, don't touch me.
I'm not scared. I'm excited.
I can fight.
I'm not scared. I'm excited.
I can fight.
I'm not scared. I'm excited.
I can fight.
You see that? Plantation Negro. Tariq Nasheed just said, I can fight for Nick Fuentes, Maga, and all his crew. That's the real talk. I'ma leave it at that. You've seen it, nigga. And I'm not making this to prove anything. It's for it to be established. To establish all this, it's for it to be established that Bush Negroes, Maroon Ohkano, Yere are different. Relationship with colonists, engagement in decades of guerrilla warfare against the colonial authorities. Yere often raiding plantation for supplies and new members. Yere the colonial government eventually signed peace treaties with several Maroon tribes. The Enyuka Maroon 1760, before that it was 1620. Plantation Negro, City Negro, the different group. Enslaved, done talking, man. Enslaved niggas wanna come out here and act like they are me. Nigga, your name is Bakabusi Negertje. You don't have language, you don't have culture. You're from the plantation, the seat of the colonizer. Nigga, you are a house slave. just, just live with it. That's the real talk. Nigga, these niggas out here making up stories like we now the same people. We not. We never were, nigga. Yeah,
Bye.